Well, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter's nonprofit Carter Center in Atlanta, Georgia, leads the worldwide campaign to wipe out the tropical disease known as guinea worm. Viewers Ken Farabaugh recently sat down for an exclusive interview with Carter for an update on the effort and his personal battle with cancer.
When former President Jimmy Carter announced he was battling cancer in August 2015, he shared one of his most important hopes.
I'd like for the last guinea worm to die before I do.
In an interview with VOA 17 months after his cancer announcement, Carter, who is now 92 years old, said he is making progress in his personal health battle, and he certainly is still strongly focused on fighting guinea worm.
I still have the same hope that I'll live longer than the last guinea worm.
Guinea worm once afflicted millions of people in 21 countries. Transmitted by drinking water contaminated with microscopic larvae that carry the parasite, the guinea worm matures in the human body over the course of a year. It then slowly emerges through blisters on the skin, causing intense pain and discomfort for those infected. In 2016, only 3 countries reported cases: South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Chad. A 4th country, Mali, had cases in 2015, but is now free of the parasite for the first time.
It means that you've had a 25% reduction in countries that have been reporting cases.
While the eradication effort now focuses on those countries where the parasite remains, the overall number of cases has slightly increased.
The difference between 22 cases last year and 25 this year is trivial.
And there was a guinea worm coming out of the end of her breast.
Mr. Carter says the challenge that remains is reaching and maintaining a presence in those areas where guinea worm is still infecting unsuspecting hosts.
I think we're making good progress at it, but those last few cases in any kind of eradication program are always the most severely problematic.
As the Carter Center wages its global fight against guinea worm, President Carter continues his personal battle with cancer.
I had cancer in my liver, part of it was removed. I had 4 places in my brain that were malignant. And I get another MRI tomorrow, but so far my brain and liver have been clear of the disease. So I'm very thankful.
Even if his hope of outliving guinea worm isn't realized, the former president is confident that the Carter Center and its partners will still reach the goal of complete eradication of the disease.
I'm not looking forward to not being here, but I think when I'm gone, the effort will not be abandoned. It'll be continued, maybe with an even greater degree of enthusiasm.
As I think it's in our human DNA to reach a supreme accomplishment, and this is the supreme accomplishment in public health.
A museum exhibit profiling that supreme accomplishment, titled Countdown to Zero, is on display at the Jimmy Carter Library and Museum in Atlanta through October, the month when the former president will celebrate his 93rd birthday. Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Atlanta, Georgia.
Millions of migrants around the world make perilous journeys to escape war and conflict. Actor Marcelo Cake-Baly makes his debut in a movie about an African refugee, a role that he has lived in real life. Take a look.
Marcelo Cake-Baly, an economist turned tram driver and now lead actor in a movie, arrives a new phase in his life as he makes his debut in a Hungarian movie, 41 years after fleeing political instability in his home country, Guinea-Bissau. The film, The Citizen, shows the difficulties refugees face in integrating into Hungarian society. Marcelo stars as Wilson, who applies for citizenship and falls in love with a Hungarian history and language teacher who tries to prepare him for the tough citizenship exam. The movie comes at a time when Hungary has barely any refugees left after the country's right-wing government raised the fence on the southern border and imposed tough laws to keep out migrants at all costs.
These people's problem will be the same thing. You know, it's not like, you know, they don't care about migrant problem. They don't even know we have that. All what they know is they're just running away from such a horrible circumstances when they can lose their kids, their life, their everything, you know.
Cake-Baly, who got Hungarian citizenship in the mid-1990s, says he still feels impact of the migration crisis. He sees it as a cause of discrimination and division in many societies.
I feel I'm a Hungarian. It is not written on me how long I've lived here. People just see me as a migrant when I go out in the street.
The story of Wilson in the movie depicts the experiences of one migrant out of about 244 million people in 2015, as per United Nations statistics on the number of international migrants living abroad worldwide.
Well, and that's our show for today. Now be sure to watch Africa 54 on the VOA website at voaafrica.com. You can find all our programs there and also get the world's biggest news stories around the clock. I'm Vincent McCory in Washington. Joke has our last word from Lagos.
We look forward to bringing you another show next week. Check out our website too. That's channelstv.com for all our local news and program information anytime, day or night. I'm Joke Rogers. Thank you for watching. So long. Till next time.